YouTube, what the crap's going on? Heir of Redneck here, coming to you with the Cylostra Direfin campaign. No, okay, sorry. Just having a little fun with you folks. The only reason I did it that way was because she says Direfin, or however. Yeah, anyway, because of her accent. So, had to have a little fun at Cylostra's expense here. So, anyway, I won't suffer you with an entire redneck orchestrated campaign. Folks, let's get back into it. I am enjoying playing as the Drowned and finding Cylostra's campaign to be quite satisfying here, so ready to jump back in and keep things moving. Oh man, you guys liking the Vampire Coast? Has anybody picked it up yet? Been playing it? What do you think? Are you enjoying it? Not enjoying it? Love, hate, in between? Yeah, we were sailing over to turn Lothern into or to establish a pirate cove at Lothern. I think that would be a very intelligent choice at this point.
This has my approval.
Perform better in battle. I don't know, how long does it last? Arms and armor, heavy iron. 10 turns. Yeah, I mean we'll probably be in battle within 10 turns. So I don't think that ends up being a bad deal. There are no other... Well, there is a treasure down here, actually. Shall we go collect that treasure? Yes, we shall. Let's go collect it real quick. Go down to the mysterious island. Again, need to save the money on this turn in. See what we can get here. Wow, that's a lot of lizard men. That is a lot of lizard men. I do want to defeat them, but I would like to have depth guard in order to do so. And we can. But let's grab this money off the island first. Great Horde may be received. You have to defeat a foe in battle. Psh, a foe. If that's what you call a foe. I'm not even going to play this one right now. Doesn't seem worth our time. Let's pick up the extra loot. 6,000 and a Razor Standard. We'll take that. That Razor Standard would actually go good on a depth guard. Because they don't... You know, the more armor piercing you put on them, the more it makes them like an actual AP infantry unit, even though they may not be originally. Cylostra can be mounted on her Rotting Leviathan now too, which would be pretty spectacular. I think we shall do that. And she is replenishing very, very quickly. And we are sitting on a pretty pile of money at this point. Swashbuckle our way over to Lothern, which is going to be about 1,000 per turn in income at the current rate. Cylostra's gonna have to wait for her next turn in order to construct on her flagship. Oh man, I thought he was gonna attack me. Scared the crap out of me. I was like, oh man, it's like Mazdamundi's gonna bring it. But we are not at war yet, so he has not. But the way they marched off like that too, we can go catch him somewhere and put the screws to him. Ooh. Gentleman Jenkins just respawned. He might need a beating. I'd hate for him to not get the crap beat out of him, but I'm not sure if I have a chance to beat him at the moment. I need to come ashore, and let's do this right here. So now we can unlock our depth guard. Lothern should be able to establish the pirate cove here. It's a massive 6,600, but should be worth it. We'll get a good return off that. Let's quickly put back to sea though before an elf agent finds me and makes me pay for that. Yeah, I would definitely want this building right here. take half the income off of Lothern, and I'd like to kind of head up here. I think there's another, like a port with a gold mine this way, and there's also another one over here, so there's plenty of ports for us to try and take control of in this manner. Let's build that. I'm going to save my money so that I can recruit a lot of depth guard and replace my trash infantry with good infantry. I think it's probably safe now. Well, it's probably safe now to go ahead and start unlocking this tree. And then with our Haunter, let's keep working on Scavenge. Pick up that extra loot money after each battle. Don't want to do that right now. Oh man, the lizards have some big armies to fight. They've got a lot of Saurus warriors. But if we bring enough guns, we bring some solid infantry, should be in a good place. Okay, let's kind of re-optimize Cylostra's army here. She's got too many guns. That's probably a bit better on the number of guns for now, and we may not even need that many, to be honest. Let's recruit units. Johnny Depth Guard. And we'll be short. We can grab one more on the next turn. So 6 Depth Guard, along with our Cyrene, should give us some pretty solid anti-infantry capability. We've got Bess and other stuff to blow up blobs.
Undead.
I know there's a couple of ports around this side of Lothern, so I'm going to actually sail there first. And then we'll swing back and get this other one. Okay. So Cylostra's army is about to get a great deal more powerful. I kind of like to catch the lizardmen unawares. I want to fight them. They're strong. It'll make an interesting challenge. I don't know that we have to, because there's plenty I can do out to sea, but why not give ourselves a challenge and fight a faction that'll give us a potential challenge here? Definitely, to me, just kind of feels like the route I want to take. If nothing else, like I said, just for the challenge here. I'm going to go ahead and do this tiller, because we're going to be here for another turn. Help spread corruption faster, replenish our troops faster, or do I wait? Yeah, I think I'm going to wait and get this one started, so again I can have access to the right troops, since I'm going to potentially need to re-recruit quickly if we get into a sour position. Yep, Shrine of Loek is actually already controlled by Sartosa, but doesn't mean we can't establish a pirate cove. I think you can, even against other pirates. So Salt Spite beat us there. Okay. They're making a little money off this thing. Let's go ahead and establish a cove.
Blow it sky high. We'll send a message.
We're gonna have to do it on the next turn. Don't have enough movement points to do it at the moment. Let's see. Mazdamundi's army looks extremely beatable right now. Is he at war with the Blue Vipers? I think he is. Yes, he is. Interesting. Strength rank 4. Holy crap, man. These are some strong savage orcs. Well, let's declare war on Hexadal here. Direfin. Ooh, do I just go hit their capital, though? While they're busy? That'll turn him around. He'd probably come back and wreck Swamp Town. Let's put some defenses in Swamp Town first. Let's time this out just a little better to start with. If I can get my defenses built up first, it means Mazdamundi would have to stop and build siege equipment. Oh, he's going to be weak now, though, because he just settled Monument of the Moon. Ooh, he's going to be weak, and we could drop him. If we deal with some of his armies, we might be able to siege out Hexatl. He's replenishing very quickly, but he's lost overall some units. And he's got a war on his southern border. So we might be able to try and use this as a time to kind of be some scurvy dogs here. Spread public order. Keep establishing these pirate coves. Get us some extra income. Okay. This campaign movement could be helpful. Man, that would be nice too. But I don't have any of those units yet.
Cylostra Direfin.
So he controls this entire province. We could take that province off of him. Or we could go straight for the gut. But then we'd split him in half, potentially. Then we'd have to be fending him off from both flanks. Trying to think of the best way we can blitz the lizards here. I think if we have good defenses in all of our settlements first, it'll make it hard for the lizards to try and counter us. So like Monolith of the Fallen Gods needs better defenses, but I don't know. I don't want to sit around and wait forever. I think we can do this. If we can put them on the ropes early, I don't see how they'll be able to summon enough strength to really challenge me after that, and we should be able to kind of pick them apart. Think we can do it. But we're gonna go for Mazdamundi right here. His army is definitely not capable of defeating us, and if we take him out, snag this province for ourselves real quick. See if we can make an ally of the Vipers by doing this.
God took. I'm listening.
They still won't want a defensive alliance, but let's do it here, so that this makes them like us for being good neighbors. Let's go, Mazda. Let's go, you big lizard.
Witness my greatness.
I will witness your greatness. Here we go. So this will be a bit of a different fight. Oh man, he does not have the right army for this. His infantry is going to get owned. He's just going to get owned in general. Those Temple Guard are about to eat all three of my artillery. May spread, I don't know. I may spread out my artillery fire just to do more general damage. Start deployment. Holy crap, 30 winds of magic. Thank you. We got plenty of range, so let's kind of back up this hill a little. There we go. Main line. All of the depth guard. There we go. Let's kind of split up our leadership to add some tankiness to all the different flanks here. And we are going to play defensively. Some units back here just in case. Temple Guard, please. They have a solar engine. That's not ideal. Let's have some fun here. I'm gonna try and go put a hit on that solar engine. Let's keep shooting those Cold One Riders. Go take him out. Yeah, let's just get into that solar engine, because then that'll start to eat away at the solar engine and create a... What is going on? How did I get a movement order right there? Crap, I just messed up all my artillery. Come on, shoot up those pterodons. I don't know what those pterodons were thinking, but nothing clear, that's for sure. Let's turn these guys back forward. We should be able to mop up this flank nicely. All right, at least we got a distraction up there, even if it's only temporary. Let's get another distraction to just blob the lizardmen up with. My artillery is going to be repositioned now. Alright, let's just plow in. Alright. Artillery should be about to slaughter lizards wholesale here. Woo! Oh yeah, I don't know what the AI is doing here with their control, but they're not doing themselves any favor, that's for sure. And Mazdabundi's army is going to be quickly routed. What are they obstructed by? Acting like they're obstructed. Take out some of these units here. Oh, wow. Yeah, sorry, Mazdamundi, but this was not a fight that you had any business being a part of. Madame Cylostra welcomes you to her new world. Reptile King, close your eyes. I don't want you to see things this terrifying. Man. These vampirates just looking so good. Looking so good. We're going to take very, very low casualties there because we used our throwaway units. The summoned units. Didn't even have to get many kills. Most of his army just ran off, but there's nowhere to run because they're defending. So, Mazdamundi dealt with, but we're going to have to quickly swing across this province and take it before the Blue Vipers do. Yeah, we're going to need to quickly swing through here. So the High Sentinel will be the next take. Floating Pyramid. We'll move over here. If we can just take these two, it'll prevent the Blue Vipers from having access across the lands. That should have made them quite happy, though. So we just put a huge dent in the lizards. Huge dent in the lizards.
Fleet captain reporting.
Let's sail north here because I know there's more port settlements. Income is starting to soar. This is good.
Madame Cylostra Direfin.
Madame Cylostra. Lucky Charm. I mean, missile resistance would be good because she's on a big, easy-to-hit mount now, and she's already a pretty easy target. So let's do the missile resistance. And while we're here, let's finish the cargo hold, shall we? Improve our recruitment capabilities with Cylostra. Here comes the agents. Alright, so we gotta start landing some decisive blows quickly because the lizardmen probably have troops to their north. They may hurt some of the territory I already have, but I'm not super worried about it. I'm not thrilled if they do, but don't think it'll be the end of the world. So let's just quickly take care of business here, put as much hurt as fast as we can. The floating pyramid's gonna need to fall in the next battle. Let's do freebooter so I can unlock this chain over here. And for our undead damned paladin, Devastating charge would be cool. Hard to hit is always... Melee defense is a great stat to have.
Has potential.
Do the same thing there. Until I can get immortality. Okay, let's end the turn and then take Floating Pyramid. Ooh, yep, there's our next port settlement. It's already owned by Sartosa as well. The good thing is if the elves take these back, I think our Vampire Cove, or our Pirate Cove survives. I don't remember for sure. We'll find out. I want to say I read that they can trade hands, though. Okay, let's see here. We do have some cash. Not quite enough for what we need there. Okay. We should once we fight the battle.
Listen.
We can't actually reach a high pyramid this turn. Let's actually go north. Because then that'll ward this off, and then we can strike Floating Pyramid from this direction. Gotta save some money so we can establish that Pirate Cove. Yeah, see, they took the shrine, but our Pirate Cove remained. Yeah, turn around and run. Big toad. Alright, here we go. Now we can keep on with the business. This auto-resolve is really over-favoring the lizards. We need to fight it. Destroy them. So that we can get this over with. We don't have time to siege. And then move on to the provincial capital. But this will allow us to seize the entire province. And then basically we should be able to eventually turn these provinces just into money machines. Would be our goal. See if I like a spot to invade here. I don't really like any of these spots, to be honest, because they got really good tower coverage here. And I know our mortars don't do good damage to their towers. Let's use the zombies as kind of a fodder. And then let's just storm the walls with our infantry and use our heroes. Okay. Let's kind of put this over here. Come in at a bit of an angle. Start deployment. Start battle. Just start bombarding their units on the wall. Group 2, move up and tank the fire. Maybe return a little fire of your own. Group 1, and move in behind them. And Group 3, let's break the gates. Oh my Bessie. Oh Bess. She is the queen of damage, that much is for sure. Look at the lizard men, just like, no more Bess, please. Alright, our gun lines are in range. Should be able to put a little bit of fire down on the walls to cover our approach. Can Cylostra summon the units within the walls? I think we'll have to find out. Nope. Okay, take down the gates. Oh my goodness, the artillery just destroying, absolutely destroying their units on the wall. Group 1, go ahead and push forward. Let's go climb the walls. Bess has 100 kills.
Thy will be done. Order. Good. Lord. Blood rule.
Okay. Make that 137 kills. Queen Bess is just absolutely annihilating our enemies here. Let's pull these units up because we're about to be at the walls. Hopefully the gate is about to fall. That is holding up. Yeah, there it goes. Into the city. Alright, Cylostra. These Cold One Spear Riders. Summon it behind them. Get to the back of the Cold One Spear Riders, and then let's turn around and have some fun here with these Saurus that are trying to come at us. Oh, ceasefire. We're going to hit our own. Oh, the Saurus were just too close for that to work. Let's put another summon over here. There we go. Clean that up. Yeah, and I think we're going to see very, very quickly here how ineffective the lizard defense is going to be. There we go. Routed some Saurus spears. Let's attack that unit and just kind of enjoy the scenery here as our pirates waltz their way into the city. Our foes defeated and fleeing. Definitely no chance that they had there. Boy, Bess had an outing right there. 254 kills. I'll tell you what, that works just fine for me, folks. Just fine for me. That was brilliant, actually. All right, occupy.
Madame Cylostra Direfin.
And that just leaves Paho over here, however you say that. We've effectively cut off the Blue Vipers from being able to take the lands of the Lizardmen at this point, so that worked out rather beautifully. And then that leaves us within range to establish yet another pirate cove here with enough cash left over to build what we need. So, Pirate Cove, check. Spread public order. Let's get back to sea. I think there's another up there. So our income should be able to skyrocket soon. Once we actually get to properly build this province, it'll help as well. We don't have any money to do any building here. We're going to get a rebellion up here, but should be okay because Ziggurat of Dawn has a pretty significant garrison. It's fortified. We've got a fairly significant garrison. Depends on what the rebels get to throw at us, on whether or not their cause will be effective. Okay, our infamy is raised here too. We're about to be able to take on the Reich Admiral. Okay, let's push forward. The Cylostra is, again, just stay on the march. Keep the pressure on. Really want some money so that I have more free funds to be upgrading these settlements with. So I'm going to go ahead and do that at a couple of those. Hang on, let me remember the 200 to 400. Okay. I mean, technically, should probably go for growth first, but I'm just sick of being somewhat low on funds all the time, and I want to really start kicking up an income. Alright, I want to open up this blue tree over here too so that we can reduce the upkeep for all our units. Alright. Let us see what we're up against here. The humiliation of Mazdamundi should continue. This should be an auto-resolver.
Take it for me.
Just occupy.
I need an audience.
Perfect. So we're about to get more income off of those. I can get, yet again, more income. I'll work on trade goods later if I get the opportunity. I want some defense and some growth, and eventually we'll want to up the spread of vampiric corruption here. Like I said, right now I was interested in getting a little extra cash off this province to help fund our activities. We're going to need to save that cash so that we can establish a pirate cove here. Not a lot of money to be made off of it for the time being, but could become valuable later.
Nothing.
And our damned paladin ranks up. Let's keep going with hard to hit. Just increase the tankiness. Same thing here. Actually, let's finish scavenge. Gives quite a bit of extra post-battle loot. And then we can go with the growth. Ah, the elves took over it. Okay. We now need to go to Hexatl and take their capital city. Looks like Harkon is finding success in the south there. So he may be a potential foe up and coming. Looks like you should have made a deal with me, Blue Vipers. I'll take the extra campaign movement range. Yeah, so I can get around the campaign map a little quicker.
Madame Cylostra Direfin.
We're going to need that extra money for the pirate cove.
Sounds of death.
If we get some defenses built up here, at least in a single tier, that'll be good. Public order is going to be really bad in that province early on.
Kill or be killed.
Let's establish the pirate cove.
We'll send a message.
There we go. Again, that income should start adding up over time. It's not much right now, but it'll add up. I think there's more coves if we go up this way. We can kind of just keep swinging around the island, get some of those Norskin coves and other ones, and just really go to town here. Might as well. See if we can start getting like 10,000 income per turn or something. No! Don't think it worked though. Thank goodness. They're not happy about me establishing all my pirate coves. Can't imagine why. Cannot imagine why. Really need a building to help with public order here right now, too. It's going to be this one. I think what we could do is this. Let's tear that one down, build the building for public order, and then build one of these up and rebuild the growth building there. I'm going to leave Cylostra here for just a moment longer to try and see if we can stabilize the region a bit before I take off, because it's going to rebel so quickly. And I just don't feel like having to turn right back around. Garrison is pretty decent. Not great. We get one depth guard with polearm.
Join me.
Would obviously like to have more. We got our seascape artist. So let's go in here and unlock that. And then this armor piercing damage plus 10 to assign unit. That'll go very nicely on one of our depth guard. Oh, good. Let's hope our hero escapes this attempt. Got lucky there. Kind of surprised that elf didn't succeed in wounding us. Okay, wind of magic change. Let's take our... Oh, yeah, there we go. This one has a gold mine. It's not built right now, but that's what we'll want to establish on the next turn. So we'll just have a whole string of pirate coves there, plus the visibility. This is a full-on vampire rebellion, but they're rotting away due to attrition because the area is controlled by the living. That's hilarious. Ooh, Hexotl has a huge garrison. I tell you what we might be able to pull off here. Because of their huge garrison, they may want to come out and fight us. So, rebellion risk be danged. Let's build this up because it'll make that better. And let's go over here and siege Hexotl and see if they'll come out against me and we can try and fight a massive battle for control of the city. If they will come out against me, feeling much more confident about being able to defeat them. Because they're building a new army, plus they have a substantial garrison. Oh, they got a big army to the south of us there, too. Okay, we got some lizards to deal with. When did they get troops? Oh, they confederated. It's like, when did they get troops in the farther south of Lustria? They confederated is what they did to try and build their strength. You cheeky lizards. Cheeky, cheeky lizards.
This has my approval.
Yeah, they have a pretty significant garrison. Let's see if we can coax them to come out against us. If not, if I just build these rams, we should be able to overcome them. That army to the south of us, if it sails up, we'll be in a bit of trouble. The Blue Vipers don't look like they're holding out so well. And Mazdamundi is now in control of this army, too. Interesting. So he's come back from having been wounded.
Buccaneer of the Dead.
Buccaneer of the Dead, huh? Okay, that'll make our pirate coves as cheap as possible here.
Aim for their sword.
Got it. Alright, now we just have to sit back, relax,
Kill.
and watch Avalorn start feeding us income. They're going back and forth with some enemies, though, so our income over there won't be ideal until that area kind of settles down. Let's decrease our upkeep cost. Please come out and fight me. Please come out and fight me.
I have brokered with
Oh, they're asking for a peace treaty. No. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good right now. Come on, come out and fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. No, they're going to go to Port Reaver instead. Alright, well, let's double back to Port Reaver and fend off their landing. And then we'll deal with Hexotl. they're obviously not going to come out and fight me. They want me to sit here and waste time while their other army comes and wreaks havoc on my less defended settlements. Let's go ahead and start building tier 3 defenses at Swamp Town. Actually, I don't know that it matters right this minute. Let's see if there's another... No, we won't be able to establish another pirate cove on this turn.
Undead. Sail
But
away.
Pack Ice Bay, not going to be a great pirate cove, but hey, when in Rome.
And now, witness affection.
Let's break the
Witness
siege.
my greatness.
And let us fall back to support range of Port Reaver. So that Mazdamundi will be blocked in his attempt. Excellent. Let's work on some public order here. This can be growth. Build that up. Oh yeah. Oh, we can't reinforce. Oh, it's Swamp Town. So this other army came and attacked Swamp Town. Do we have the means to win this? We'd be up against 2 skink chiefs. A cold one. We only have 1 unit. We do have the bloated corpse. And a bloated corpse could negate the Saurus warrior and possibly the skink cohort for the most part. We've got 2 of those. We've got guns. We've got deck droppers. We might be able to win this. So let's fight the battle. We'll want to use all of our throwaway units first. Kind of wear them down. And then, last of all, throw in our polearm unit. Let our bloated corpse do some work. Because we have 2 of them. Definitely think this is potentially winnable here. Oh, the forest is going to be a mess. Because it's gonna keep my guns from being as effective as they should be. They attacked me though, so let's just deploy over here where I can see and work in the open. Because they'll have to come to me regardless. Let's see what our line of sight looks like over here. Yeah, a bit of a hill there. We're not gonna have to worry about routing up against the line, because our units don't route.
Need flesh. Get her.
Bring the bloated corpse over, keep our polearm well into the rear here. Let's go start doing some harassing. They have their Pterodon riders with fire leech bolas. Let's see if we can deal with those. Those skink chiefs are going to be annoying.
Fleet captain.
Let's back up off that hill a little bit so we can maximize our gun range. Actually, I don't really want to get involved early here, because we can just use our superior firepower to bring down those fire leech bolas. Yeah, there you go, you fire leech idiots. Gun them down, boys, gun them down. Clear the skies. Couple of fire leech morons at that point. Sorry, didn't mean to pause it. Our deckhand mobbed forward. Pull our guns back. We can't afford to lose guns, so fall back. Alright, we've got our fodder infantry to the forefront. We don't have any spells on our vampire character, unfortunately. Start working on destroying key units. So we're going to get rid of these Pterodon riders. Again, we're just going to let some of their units start throwing away their vigor and everything else here. Let's just start drowning them in zombies. No, back up, back up, back up, back up. Let's get right behind the Saurus warrior and just pump some fire into the back of him. Okay, now this is a good place for our pole arms to come get involved. Let's get the guns out to the flank. They're not going to do any good standing right behind my units. I'm going to just hold on to the bloated corpse. Yeah, we're taking more damage here on my deck droppers than I'd like, so let's swing off for a minute. Depth guard with pole arms to engage their lord. That is not going to be a fight that he's going to enjoy. Come on. Come on, guns. Get out of that fight. You shouldn't be in that fight. Let's go over here. Come on, zombies. Get out of that fight. My depth guard's doing good at pulling their lord down. About to get a flank over here. Again, our lord just needs to be safe. He's no good to us dead. Bring these deck droppers over here. Now it's time to let our guns do some work. Get those riders off of us. Gunnery mob, move up. My deck droppers are still just taking too much damage. Let's let our guns do their work first. I'm going to try and get a hold of this skink cohort. Alright, gunnery mob, let's get over here and do our work. Oh yeah, we've easily got this. We've easily got this. Oh yeah, that bloated corpse did beautifully. Beautifully. Took out the skink cohort. Murder their lord. Yes! Now get the skink chiefs. Start pouring the missile fire into those skink chiefs. My pole arms are going to destroy their old blood. We drown their Saurus warriors and zombies. I don't think so. Lizard jerks. I don't think so. Not gonna happen today. Look at that, 81 kills on the bloated corpse. Bloated corpse is a very expensive unit to recruit and just to keep in your armies to throw away, but it's very fantastic as a garrison unit, at least in my opinion. I think we are just about out of time for this episode. It has been an eventful one. Captured a lot of territory, started a large war. And Mazdamundi is not wanting any part of this war. He just sailed back. We need to get the defenses built up at Port Reaver and Swamp Town because it will make what Mazdamundi's doing less viable. Where right now he's splitting us, where we can't focus at any one given point. But he thinks I won't focus. I am going to focus because this army is too weak to take on even our weak garrisons. So we're going to attack him at the temple here. And let's go ahead and fight this battle and then be done with this episode. This should be a slaughter. The chameleon skinks and skink skirmishers. That's a lot of them. But we do have a pretty significant ranged advantage. So if I just take my depth guard down the center, put my guns on the flank, we should be able to get out and destroy all the skink skirmishers, as well as letting our artillery do some serious work. I'm probably just going to focus their skirmishers with my artillery because I feel quite confident that their infantry will be soundly defeated, especially considering what Cylostra can do to them. Start deployment. Let's put these in two different groups. Group 2, Group 3, Group 4, Morn Ghouls. Just kind of hold the Morn Ghouls in reserve. Group 5. Okay. Group 2. Deploy to this flank. And Group 3. Deploy to this flank. Okay, Group 1, go ahead and move up. Group 2. Get moved up onto this flank. Group 3. Add over here. Group 5. Just start choosing skink skirmishers towards the center of the map. Let's take our infantry forward to engage. As soon as we get gunners in a position to open fire on these chameleon skinks or skink skirmishers, we will. Let's get around this flank over here. And let's take Cylostra. Begin the unit summons. Cylostra didn't summon her unit. Okay. Hopefully we'll get it this time. Just take those guys out. Swing on into this fight, and let's just focus the skirmishers down with our own skirmishers here. Get in there, Cylostra. Summon up some crabs. Okay. The beatdown commences. This is a great target over here for our artillery group. Send Cylostra after Mazdamundi. And let's start redirecting the paladin over here. Depth guard, can you swing in? Start to shore up our flanks here. Let's push up these skirmishers. Oh yeah, the artillery's got a beautiful target. Our guns are in range as well. Alright. No! Stupid misclick. Let's just have a little fun here with our magic. Oh man, just gruesome. Almost makes you feel bad for the lizard men, but then I remember they're lizard men. Absolute slaughter. Absolute slaughter. Not a problem. Handled that. Relative ease. Hope you all enjoyed the episode. It was kind of a long one, but fun. Defeated Mazdamundi twice. Instead, establish a pirate cove. Let's just establish the pirate cove, because I don't want to take it right now. That was more so just to hurt the lizardmen. So, yeah. That was my sole intent there, was to just hurt the lizardmen. Now we can leave the pirate cove for whoever takes it in the future to feed us income. We'll just get ourselves back out to sea. Hope to see you all next time. HeirofCarthage signing out. Till then.